Danny on a fun ride. I'm also going to be going with my friend Kaylee, who actually used to own Danny. She's taking new horse that she's got. So we are going to be boxing over to her yard, well, live yard, meeting her there, and then we're going to ride from her yard because it isn't actually that far away from there, and then we'll go on with the fun ride. So I am going to be taking my GoPro with me to obviously film. I might film as well some footage on my phone, but it won't be as good obviously as on the GoPro. So we are now just on our way to the stables where I'm going to get him in, brush him off and load him up. So I'll see you when we get to the stables. So guys, I am now at the stables. You might be able to see a little bit of Danny in the background there. Danny has actually just finished his breakfast. So I've just given him a bucket of hay to munch on because we're not leaving until 9:05. So I've got about an hour. So like I said at the start of the video, we are going on a fun ride. Now some of you guys might not know what a fun ride is, or you might call it a sponsored ride. So a sponsored ride is the same as a fun ride. Basically it's where like a hunt or someone organises a ride, and you go on like the farmer's land, across fields, tracks, woodlands. There's fun rides up on the moors, anywhere really. And obviously you have to pay, so it's £15. So when you get, it's normally £10 if you're below 15, and once you get up to 15 it's like £15. Sometimes it can be a little bit more. And you basically just go there, you go and box up into a field, tack up and go, and it's normally about 10 to 12 miles. There are some 15 miles as well, and you kind of just take your time really. Just take as long as you want. So today's one's between 10 and 12 miles, and like I said earlier on, I'm going with my friend. And I'm really looking forward to it. I've been wanting to do this fun ride for 2 years, and last year I was ill, and the year before I can't even remember why I couldn't go. So it's finally time to go to this fun ride. There are jumps, optional jumps, but I'm not actually going to jump just because yesterday I took Danny show jumping and he done absolutely amazing, and you guys will have seen my vlog out. His dawn. Yeah, he done so well, and I just feel like I don't want to take him to the fun ride and jump him as he done so well yesterday. So I will be missing the jumps, and Kaylee's horse can't actually jump, so I'm not like, I'm not jumping so you can't. But even if our horse could jump, she can carry on, but I'm not going to jump him. Just basically going out and having fun. Unfortunately, it is actually raining at this moment in time. It's like drizzle, so I was sensible enough to put on my waterproof jodhpurs, but I haven't brought a coat, which doesn't really make sense really. But anyway, so I've got a base layer on, a jumper on, and this body warmer on, and my waterproof jodhpurs, which are actually fleece lined. So I'm not going to get cold, and I'm not going to get wet on my legs, but I might get a bit wet on the top half. Sorry guys, I've had to move my camera because my phone was getting rather wet. But so with a fun ride, there's loads of people that obviously go, so you will pass people on the way, or people might overtake you. Most of the people do respect you, and if they are coming behind and they do want to overtake, they say, "Excuse me, is it alright if we overtake?" Some people obviously don't do that and just feel that they can just canter past you and that. But majority of the people, they are very good, and they're like, "Excuse me, can we come past?" So you don't all go in like a massive group, you all go off individually with your friends or on your own, or a group of you or whatever. And then if you catch up with somebody and you're happy to stay behind them, or if they're going a little bit too slow for you or you want to go for a canter, just say, "Excuse me, can we come through?" And most of them say yeah, and they normally will stop, or their horses might be alright to just walk through. And then you just carry on with your ride. Yeah. Obviously you have to respect people because there are youngsters out and things, so if you are going on a fun ride and you've never been before, that is basically what it's like. There are other people that will be coming, but you don't all ride together. There might be at a time where you can't overtake and there might be a group of you all going, but if you want to overtake after you where there's a space where you can overtake, then you can. You don't have to stick with the people, and you do get like a little rosette when you come back that says what a fun ride it was. So yeah, it's very good fun. I do love taking Danny on fun rides because you are allowed on the farmland and things, so you can go for lots of canters, but obviously it's going to be quite slippery because it was raining yesterday, so I'm going to have to be careful. There are road work as well. If it was just... Ooh. So guys, I'm now going to put his boots on, but yesterday when I was hot oiling, obviously anything white on a horse, like just a white sock, a grey, they are more sensitive. So me and my mum didn't think anything of it. We was hot oiling his white sock, and then when I got to the competition there was nothing there, and I put his back fetlock boots on, went around my class and things, and then after I took his boots off we realised that was a little bit of a red sore. It's not like a cut or a sore, it's basically what we think it is the hot oil has burnt, not burnt, but like just kind of took off the bit of the hair. So he has got a little bit of a bald bit and it was a little bit red, and we also think what didn't help, because there was nothing there irritating it or anything, we couldn't see it beforehand, and when we put the boot on and us going around doing our rounds and things, it's obviously been rubbing it and made it red. So he's completely fine and everything. I've like put my hand on it to make sure it's not sore and things, and he's completely fine. He hasn't even flinched a tiny bit. Obviously today, going on the fun ride, I'm going to want to wear boots because I always wear boots on him, but I'm a little bit worried about putting back boots on him just in case it does rub, because obviously with the ground being wet the boots are going to get wet, which is not going to help even more with a wet boot rubbing on it. So I've come up with an idea, but I don't think it's going to work, but it is actually worth a go. So some fetlock boots, so these aren't the ones that I wore yesterday, these are my old ones, and I thought I could put these on him. Because it is just the elastic, it depends where it sits. It might sit just above the little bald patch, or it might sit just below. And if it sits above or below, then I will be wearing these. But if it sits right where the bald patch is, then I'm not going to put it on him because I just don't want anything there. Which means I won't put any back boots on him. He'll still wear his front boots, but he just won't have any back boots on. But hopefully my idea is going to work, and it sits just above or just below. And then he can wear these, but I'm gonna give it a go. I don't think it will work, but I thought I'd bring them anyway because I might as well. So these will be going on him, but like I said, he's completely fine in that. He hasn't flinched, so it doesn't hurt him, which is good. But that's what we think it is the hot oil, and by putting the boot on and him going around doing his classes as made it irritable and things, and that's why it was red. But this morning it's not red at all, so hopefully he'll be fine. But yeah, if it sits right on it, I'm not even going to put it on because I would rather not have more of a sore, knowing that, you know, I've got the sore. And then I'm going to put my brushing boots on, which I really like these because they're nice and light, and also, like I said, the ground's going to be wet, so our boots are going to get wet, and these have got little airways so his legs don't get sweaty. And also, if for some reason, there's a few fun rides that I've been to where you go down through streams and things like that, I don't know if this fun ride's going to have it or that, but I'm going to put these on because if we do go through water, they stay really light. The water just drains out straight away and they just stay light. So these was perfect for fun rides and things like that, and they are the Pro Mesh Air Flex, and I 100% recommend them. I'm not as sure where these came from because Kaylee actually bought these for Danny when she used to have him, and then she gave them to me because they didn't fit her horse because her horse is a lot bigger. But I'm rambling on, so I'm now going to put the boots on. I'll try my best to film if I can. So guys, it's absolutely perfect. As you can see that I've put both of the back boots on, because luckily the strap does sit further up compared to where it was, which is amazing because I'd much rather him have boots on. And also, obviously, I don't want him rubbing. So he has got his boots on, which is good. So I'm now going to put his head collar on. and then I will be ready to go. So I will see you guys in a minute. So guys, we are all now loaded up. We're actually at BP because we've got ourselves a roll. So we are on our way to stables now. We're just waiting for someone to move so that we can go, and he's actually moving this car now. So I'll see you all when we get there. Sorry guys, I forgot to say that I actually arrived. So I've just put a photo in of us in the field. So it's now my ride.
Hey guys, I want to tell you Hey guys, I want to tell you
guys, we are on our way back from the fun ride and Danny has been absolutely amazing and so has Vince. Most of the fun ride was just fields and fields and fields. There was a few roads that we did have to go on, but it wasn't for that long. We went for lots of canters and Danny was in the front, and then all of a sudden Vince, who is 16 too, just finds his second gear and just flies past us and just goes. But I'm so proud of Danny. He was forward all the way round, and we had to hack there and we've hacked back. So now I'm taking him back, gonna let him out in the field. I think we're gonna go home, unhitch the trailer, and then we'll be back up later to feed. But it is only 1:45, so it's still way too early to feed. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.